Today I'm going to feature bok choy from our Just Good Roots farm. I'm going to make a pasta dish using it, and I'm going to treat the bok choy like how we would treat spinach in making pasta. So I'm going to puree the leaves to make the pasta dough. The first thing, I'm going to make the base. So I'm going to do an olio style pasta today. So we're going to slice some garlic. Okay, so we have some sliced garlic over here. Put it to one side. Now we also have chili padi, which we grow in our farm as well. So I'm going to use that to replace the dry chili flakes which they normally use inside olio. So red chili padi, we're going to slice that as well. Now later on, which is not always inside olio, but we're going to put some cherry tomatoes, which we have from our grocer. So we're just going to cut those in half. Alright, so we have our sliced garlic, our sliced chili padi and cherry tomatoes. Now we're going to go to cook the sauce. So turn on the fire. Bit of oil, and we are going to cook out the garlic. Okay, so we're going to cook up our garlic. Now normally in olio, they don't really brown the garlic, they sweat it out with not too much color. But when I make my olio, I always like to brown off the garlic quite well. So to prevent the garlic from burning too fast, we put a bit of salt. You put a bit of salt, and that helps draw out the moisture, and that slows down the burning process. Okay, a bit more oil. I'm going to slowly cook that garlic off. So this will take around 4 or 5 minutes over medium-high heat. Of course, you can always control your fire. I'm going to add in our chili padi. We're going to mix that in. I'm going to add a bit of water. Okay, a bit of black pepper. A bit of salt. And a bit of lemon juice just to give it a bit of acidity to the dish. So a bit of lemon juice. And that let that warm through. So later we'll just reheat this and we'll drop in our cooked pasta. So that's the sauce done. So garlic flakes, chili padi. Okay, so that's our sauce done. That's our base. Our sliced garlic flakes, chili padi, and cherry tomato. So we'll just warm that up later on when we're ready to put the pasta inside. Okay, so that's our base done. Now we're going to move over to the bok choy, which is our main part. Alright, so this is our beautiful bok choy from our farm, Just Good Roots. It comes with a little root there. So we're going to take that off. And we're going to use the leaves. So we're going to blanch the leaves like how we would do for spinach. So I'm going to give these a quick wash, and then we'll be ready to use them. Okay, so we've given our bok choy a quick rinse. Now we're going to remove off the leaves. So let's take the leaves off, right over here. I'm going to blanch these leaves. Okay, so we have a pot of water over here. We'll switch. Okay, we're going to salt our water, and we'll use this same water to blanch our pasta later. So a good amount of salt. We'll bring this up to the boil. Okay. Okay, so the leaves of the bok choy, we're going to blanch them now. We're going to salt our water. Okay, I'm going to blanch the leaves now. So let the water come up to a boil. And plop them inside. Okay, move them around a bit. Okay, so just blanch them for around 20 to 30 seconds would be enough. going to blend this with our eggs. Okay, so we're going to blanch them for around 30 seconds. Once that's done, I'm going to fish them out. Put them into a bowl. And in restaurants, normally when we do a big batch of this, we'll shock it in ice water to stop the cooking process so they don't turn discolor, sorry. Okay, we're going to reserve this water to blanch our pasta later. So we have the leaves blanched. Now we're going to move it to the stems. Okay, so we have our blanched leaves here. Now for the stems, the hearts of the bok choy, we're going to cut them in half. Okay, so for the hearts of the bok choy, we're going to score them lightly, just to help them cook a bit faster, and also for a bit of presentation. And we're going to start frying off our bok choy hearts. So heat up a pan. Okay, so cut the bok choy hearts in half. We're just going to trim it a bit, just to give it a bit more of a sharp edge, so it looks nicer for presentation. Okay, now we're ready to sear off the bok choy hearts. A bit of oil in a pan over high heat. And a bit of butter as well. Give that a swirl. Just going to put our bok choy cut side down. We're going to remove them. So we're going to slice out the stems, and this will add a nice texture to the pasta later when we fold it in. Okay, so now the leaves we blanched just now, we'll squeeze out the water. I'm going to give it a quick run through with the knife, just so it blends easier. Pop into the blender. Inside here, we're going to crack an egg. Okay, a bit of oil. A bit of salt. A bit of that bok choy water. And I'm going to blend this up. Okay, so once we've blended the eggs, oil, water, and bok choy leaves, we're going to have a nice green puree. Okay, we're going to add in the flour. We're going to mix that around. Okay. So once it starts forming a dough, you can start using your hands. So, take that out. Can you work that with your hands? Okay, it feels a bit wet, so I'm going to add a bit more flour. So you got blended bok choy leaves inside here, oil, garlic. So we have blended bok choy leaves inside here, oil, water, and an egg. Okay, so we've got a nice dough like that. So now we're going to start rolling this out and make our pasta. Okay, so we're going to flour our pasta machine. We're going to take a bit of dough and flatten it out a bit. Okay. One more time. You're going to touch the end to here to a nice ring. Okay, we're going to fold it again, and we're going to repeat this process around 3 times. So this is our pasta made from the bok choy leaves. It's like silk. So let's roll this first. We're gonna change, and today we're gonna cut it fettuccine style. I'm gonna cut out sheets to your desired length. So depending how long you want your pasta to be, just cut it. Fettuccine made from our bok choy from the farm. Once you have your fettuccine, you're gonna dry them now. Now you can cook them fresh straight away, but I like to dry them so you can control the texture when you cook the pasta. So at home, you can have a sheet here. You can dry them flat like this if you want. Dry them for 2-3 days, depending how your condition is at home. Or you can bundle them up with a bit of flour. You can dry them like this, however you want it. And you leave those to dry. And you'll have something like this. So we made this 2 days ago, so they're dry already. So we're gonna use this to cook our pasta now. So I'm gonna clear down. All right, so we have our lovely dry pasta here, made from our bok choy leaves. I'm gonna put them into the salted boiling water, which we boiled the bok choy leaves earlier on. So a nice handful. Put them inside. And we'll cook this for around maybe 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, give them a nice little swirl. Okay, so around 2 minutes, I'm going to transfer them over to our base we made earlier on. I'm going to toss this around in our garlic oil with our cherry tomatoes, chili padi from our farm. Okay, we're going to hit it with a bit of lemon juice as well. Okay, so once you warmed your pasta through with your garlic sauce, you can start putting onto your plate family style. Take a nice good amount. Just give a little twirl over here and over here. Okay, put one over here. One over here. Cherry tomatoes around with the lovely garlic that you have. Okay, then our little bok choy hearts that we seared earlier off. Put them around your pasta. Okay, then I'm going to finish this dish off with a bit of shaved parmesan. Just naturally let it fall into your plate. So that's our bok choy pasta. We made the leaves with the pasta dough and the hearts that we seared off. So there you go, our bok choy olio olio pasta with chili padi from our farm.